Hey guys, Katie Danger with Reddish Nutrition. For this video demonstration, I'm going to discuss how to properly roll out the calf, glute, and hamstring, and then a couple of mobility tools that'll help you accomplish that. First, I'm just going to describe a few of the tools that I'm going to use for the video. All of these things can be purchased on roguefitness.com. This is a rumble roller. It's a more aggressive take on a mobility or a foam roller. It has some raised ridges. So if you've got some sore spots, really sensitive, maybe you've done like heavy squats or something, this might be a little too aggressive. But this is really great for getting areas that have been really tough and you've got some fascia and tissue that's really, really tight and won't submit with a regular foam roller. Another tool here, this is a mobility wad tool. Kelly Starrett, one of my inspirations for mobility and its application in sport, he developed this mobility wad tool. This is called a Supernova, and it's about the size of a softball, but what it does is it will grab the tissue, not in a literal sense, but it holds the tissue in place and you can shear and expand those muscle tissues as you go along. It's just another tool for your mobility toolbox. And then this is a lacrosse ball. You've probably used one of these before, but this is another way to get those small itty bitty places and those hard to reach spaces, especially if you have like a small targeted area that you want to hit. A lacrosse ball is indispensable for your mobility routine. I would suggest that if you are going to follow this program, the Mighty Knees or any mobility program, that you invest in some tools. You don't have to necessarily go out and get this Rogue Fitness tool. You can get a softball. Lacrosse balls are really, really cheap. And most mobility tools have actually gotten pretty affordable since they've been released. So I would just check out roguefitness.com. And if you do have any questions, feel free to send us an email, redhnutrition@gmail.com. So just to hit the big points here real quick. Calves, hamstrings, and glutes. Massaging these, mobilizing these, stretching these, they can be done in so many different ways. But that's why I showed you some tools to how to get into your tight and tough spots. For the calves, I like to use a partner when I roll out my calves. I like to put my calf on a foam roller and then have a partner press down lightly while I do a typewriter motion back and forth. But if you have a tight spot, taking a lacrosse ball and putting that calf right in a tight spot and then doing some contract and relax work, that's also really great. Now for the hamstrings, you can use a rumble roller. You can just sit right on that rumble roller and dig into those hamstrings, go back and forth in that typewriter method. And then when you work your way up the chain, so we've got the calf, the hamstring, when you work up into the glutes, it can be a little bit tougher to get a foam roller into the places that you need to mobilize, especially those deep pockets of the hip. So that's where a lacrosse ball and the Supernova will come in handy. You can just put this Supernova or the lacrosse ball right in that hip capsule, relax over that, and you can get some really great mobilization. Having an open hip allows all the parts to work to make the knee move optimally and effectively. Make sure you check out our other videos because Mighty Knees is going to change your life.